Oh no, Chu Tainer has time traveled again. This time, she has come to a world where gender roles have been reversed and men are treated as unequal to women. Mo Lian-cheng is one of the eligible bachelors joining the palace selection, yet finds that he is being relentlessly pursued by the unabashed princess who will do anything to win his heart. Will he finally remember her to become her husband for the third lifetime? The year is 626 Common Era, and the realm and its political center Chang'an are shaken to its core by the Swago Gate incident, a successful palace coup to take charge of the Tang dynasty. A scheming prince leads the bloody coup and kills the family of Li Changji during the raid, although she manages to escape. Now the prince has placed himself on the imperial throne, and rules as Emperor Taizong. Li Changji has her mind firmly set on revenge, and musters a powerful army intent on overthrowing the new emperor. But her plans are thrown into disarray when she suffers an unexpected defeat against the armies of the Eastern Turkic Khaganate. The victorious general, Ashil Sun, decides to keep her in his service, making her his military strategist as he looks to pursue his own military goals. The duo forms a formidable military partnership. And over time, she finds herself falling for her captor, as he also starts developing feelings for her. Having lost his mother at a very young age, Tang San grew up relying on his father just as much as his father relied upon him. Meticulous and mature for his age, with extraordinary talent and wit, he was sent to Nuoding Academy, at the age of 16, to begin pursuing his dream of becoming a great soul master. There, under the tutelage of Yu Xiaogang, he befriends an orphan by the name of Xiao Wu, and together they begin the long and difficult journey of cultivation. As time passes, the two friends draw ever closer, eventually swearing to look out for each other as siblings for life. As their power and connection grow, Yu Xiaogang realizes they need more guidance than he can provide. Sending the pair to the Shrek Academy, Tang San and Xiao Wu join 5 other prodigies from various academies, in their journey of cultivation. Strong in their power, the 7 students become known throughout the land as the Shrek 7 Devils. With their fame ever growing, the talents of the 7 are eventually noticed by a few very prominent nobles who invite them to continue their cultivation at the esteemed Tiando Royal Academy. Not long after accepting the invitation, the 7 devils find themselves caught up in an imperial struggle for power, between the 1st and 4th princes. At the same time, Tang San uncovers a long-hidden secret about his mother's death. Suddenly facing battles on many fronts, Tang San finds himself forced to fight, not only to protect those he loves, but to bring honor to his sect, save his country, and complete his quest to become the greatest soul master of all time. During the Zheng dynasty in the vast ocean of Novoland, the seeking for a magical pearl which could be only obtained from a young Naga girl Tears, caused the slaughter of the merfolk. For this reason, Haixi lost her parents and her whole Yu coastal village. During Haixi's most critical moment, she met Fang Zhu, the first official of the imperial court. Haixi then became Fang Zhu's disciple. Not long after, the Zheng dynasty's imperial court falls into great chaos, at the same time conflicts with other kingdoms start. Meanwhile, the emperor Qi Zhongshu seems to be unable to keep the order in his court, and looks like a self-indulgent ruler. But the persistent support from Fang Zhu allows the nation to see a new time of peace. Haixi then becomes the personal guard of the emperor, and she starts to be interested in him, and some misunderstandings arise between them. When the emperor finds out that Haixi is a girl, he starts having feelings for her. Haixi will have to face her own feelings towards Fang Zhu and the emperor. Gao Bingju is a notorious deputy marshal who in society, sits on the bottom rung of the ladder. One day, he finds himself a suspect in a crime, requiring him to prove his innocence. While investigating, Gao Bingju meets a young man named Bailey Hong Yi, who is searching for the truth behind his father's death. They team up to solve both mysteries. A woman from a well-moneyed family with superior martial arts skills and in possession of strong survival instincts is on a mission of her own. She approaches Gao Bingju to pry information out of him. Despite their mutual dislike for one another, often stemming from annoying class differences, they soon find themselves joined at the hip. Their investigation unearths a shocking conspiracy. Once made public, it will likely destroy the entire city and leave Luoyang with blood on his hands. A story that follows an aerospace engineer U2 and the shining star Chao Jingjing. A decision is made to start gaming in order to save her endorsement deal brings her face to face with an old crush. As they grow closer, the two forge ahead to become each other's glory. Being a well-known celebrity, Chao Jingjing has to keep up with appearances in order to maintain her multifaceted image. Alas, one starts to crack when someone leaks a video of her playing an online game and being terrible at it, which is completely inconsistent with the image she has created for herself as the game's ambassador. Thus, she joins a gaming competition to prove her skills and to prevent herself from losing her endorsements. Chao Jingjing decides to use all of her free time towards improving her game, and her decision leads her to reconnect with her old high school classmate, Yu, whom she once had a crush on. He was a legend at their school, outstanding in everything that he does, while Chao Jingjing was just your average girl. Yu went on to become an aerospace engineer who is also an expert gamer. It seems that the online game brought them together once more, so she asks him to become her gaming coach. The leader of a boy band and an entertainment reporter are forced into many outrageous situations after they switched bodies. Zhang Yi is a big star in the entertainment industry. He is the cold and distant leader of a popular boy band. In reality, he's simply not good at expressing himself ever since his parents divorced when he was young. Meanwhile, Yu Sheng has become an entertainment reporter who keeps running up against a stone wall at work. Their lives were not meant to intersect, but an accident results in the two exchanging bodies on their birthday, which happens to fall on the same day. The sudden change catches them off guard, and with only each other to turn to for support in the days and nights that followed, Zhang Yi and Yu Sheng gradually fall in love. Young girl Chu came from a family of coroners. She meets Prince Xiao Jinyu, a dignified prince in charge of criminal lawsuit who appeared weak and sickly. Prince Xiao lacks reliable manpower to investigate case, while Chu lacks people to step up, take charge and be a man. Together, they manage to unravel a shocking case that has dragged on for 18 years. After solving the case, she won the emperor's approval and is finally certified as the imperial coroner, fulfilling her life goal. 24-year-old Chen Meiru is a member of the internet police force whose personality is withdrawn and eccentric. On her birthday, her only good friend Zhang Huizhen plans an extravagant party for her. That night, a man with the appearance of a Babylonian approaches her. He calls himself a prince, one who was born for her. Chen Meiru believes it to be a joke, until this prince utters his name. Chen Meiru suddenly recalls the unbearable memories of her childhood, the handsome and remarkable prince, the gorgeous love rival, a princess with the power to control wind and rain, the prince's best friend, an astronomically wealthy man. All of them were characters in a diary that she wrote when she was 12 years old. The diary's plot was childish and cliched. Now that this group of three people has suddenly appeared in her life, could it be these diary characters have come to life? In order to lead the assassin organization the Window of Heaven, the leader Zhou Zishu performs an obligatory departure technique, leaving him with 3 years left to live. He disguises his face and tries to live the remainder of his days as a drunkard wandering the martial arts world. 3 months later, he meets the mysterious Wen Keising, who immediately notices Zhou Zishu's facade. The two then grow closer when they get entangled in a conspiracy regarding the glazed armor, a protected legendary key to a powerful armory.